campus, like, I'm talking about you can't really walk around no more.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. As soon as we get to the airport, it's fans at the airport. We're driving to campus, fans on the side. They're crying. You leave the prep rally, people just swarming you. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy.
Welcome to Diesel University podcast. Very special guest here today, Alex Oriakhi, lifelong basketball player from Lowell, Massachusetts. It's a pretty interesting story. We're going to talk about it today. And Alex, how are you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to be here. Thank y'all for having me, man. So
yeah, absolutely.
Let's get into it.
First question we always ask is, tell me about your athletic journey from the first time you ever started playing sports. Take us all the way up until today.
First time I played basketball, I think I was watching Michael Jordan. I was like 5. And I remember we used to live by Hadley Park, and I would just shoot by myself. Mom eventually signed me up for the Lowell YMCA. I don't remember not having a basketball ever since then. Then it was Lowell travel. One day I just always kept getting better and staying in the gym. Lowell travel, then from Lowell travel, went to prep school, Tilton. So everything just kept evolving after that. But I picked up that ball when I was like 5. Yeah. I remember shooting at Hadley Park a lot. And
yeah. Where's Hadley Park at? That's off Middlesex Street?
Yeah, it's off Middlesex Street it's off Middlesex Street. Where is it? What's the best way? I mean, if you're from Lowell, everybody knows Hadley Park. Has a skate park next to it. Yeah. Still has the same basketball court. So every time I drive by, great memories. Then I used to live in Belvedere. We had a basketball court outside as well. So the game just always been around me, and everybody's played basketball. So it's just something I love. You know when you love something when you first try it. So I think it was my calling. So when I picked up that basketball, I didn't really look back ever since.
Yeah, and then kind of talk to me about you had a decision to make going into high school. Either go to Lowell High School, shout out Lowell High School, or
Coach Boyle, man.
Yeah, or the Tilton School, right? It's Tilton School or Tilton Academy? Tilton School,
yeah.
Okay.
Tilton School.
What went into that decision? Because obviously you have a sense of loyalty to Lowell, but obviously you kind of analyzed your skill sets.
No, I mean, trust me, I wanted to go to Lowell High. I was with Matt Welch. A lot of those guys, I wanted to go to Lowell High personally, but, when you're 14 and you're making that decision, you got to look at all your options. So shout out to my dad. He was like, Lowell High's not a bad option, but I think this might be better for what we're looking for. Just because it was the best thing for me. Just prepares you for college, tutoring, time management, things like that. Smaller classrooms, so you have more attention. And on top of that, they gave me a scholarship to go, so it was kind of like, it was like a no-brainer. Then, the people you're going to meet in those schools, connections. So my dad really planned it out. And me being 14, I was like, you know what? He's right. This is the best decision. Yeah. And at that time, even me being 14, I told myself, I'm willing to do whatever I got to do to get where I have to go. So if I have to go to prep school, I'll go to prep school. And I was in prep school with a few of my BABC teammates. Okay. So it's not like
you're like
I was by myself. Yeah. I was with my BABC teammates. So it was an easy transition for me. But that's the reason why I did choose prep school. I wanted to go to Lowell High, but overall, I'm happy with my decision because when I got to college, it was really easy. Yeah. Really easy transition.
Yeah, because did you live at Tilton?
You lived there. You lived there, man. You really live like a college student. Honestly, so like I said, it prepared me for college. So when I got to college, I was like, this is easy. This is what I've already done. I was used to time management. I was used to just being away from home, being independent. So I think it was the best decision. Not saying public school would have worked out as well, but when you want to prepare yourself as much as possible, prep school did it. You say it did it.
And then how's your kind of college recruiting process go? Because I'm sure that was a really crazy experience.
It was crazy, but then it wasn't. Because I committed so early that I kind of nipped all the distractions out.
How early did you commit?
When I was a sophomore. Okay. I committed when I was 15. I think the day I visited, I committed. So I had a few offers: Iowa State, UMass Amherst, BC, Boston College. So then UConn, and then it was kind of like a no-brainer. So I committed so early that I had no distractions. There was no college coaches calling me, 30, 40 coaches. I could just focus on playing basketball, which helped too. That helped as well.
Yeah. And then, so I saw a picture on your Instagram from LeBron James camp that you went to in 07. And I was looking at it. I saw like a 16-year-old DeMarcus Cousins, 16-year-old DeMar DeRozan. Saw Kemba in there. Like, what was it like kind of playing with, I mean, obviously those guys weren't the guys that they are today, but like, what was the level of competition just kind of like being in that environment and, you know, kind of learning as much, like, were you trying to just immerse yourself in that environment?
No, I was trying to, really trying to establish myself. It was amazing, like, because we all say we want to go somewhere, we want to be somewhere, so you got to get thrown in the fire.
Yeah.
So these are the best players. I mean, I was one of the best players in the country as well, so I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Look, I was looking at guys like, okay, I'm here too.
Yeah.
There was really no intimidation, but just wanted to establish myself, and I did. I had a really good camp that year. I think that was I actually went to his camp 3 times. I went again in high school, then I went again in college. So I went to his camp a few times. I did pretty good at his camp. So I think I play best when the competition's out there anyway.
Yeah. And
I'm always telling myself I'm representing a small area, so let's do it to the best of our ability. So, you know, when you tell people you're from Massachusetts, some of them don't even know where it's at. So me being from that area, you feel like you got a little chip on your shoulder as well. So
definitely.
It was fun though. It was fun just playing against LeBron. Told myself to say, you got nothing to lose. He's LeBron.
Yeah. Did you piece him up?
Oh yeah, I mean, that was a story. I caught it in a post. I was 17. I'm like, well, shit, it's LeBron. If he stopped me, he's supposed to stop me.
Yeah.
If I score, I can talk a little bit. I tried to back him down. I wasn't going nowhere. It was like going against the wall.
Yeah.
I tried to, but it was actually fun. And when I came back to his college, because after we won it, me and Shabazz, we got invited, and it was dope. We played in the scrimmage, and he was like, I got Oriakhi. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, LeBron,
yeah.
For like a split second, I was like, oh, shit, you know me?
Yeah.
But, you know, obviously he watched the game.
Yeah.
But for him to pay attention, even know who my name was, I was like, but then I got back, all right, let's play. But that split second, I was like, oh, he said my name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which was, to me, was dope. That was one of the coolest things that I really never told nobody. But the fact that he said I got Oriakhi, I was like,
yeah.
But obviously he watched the game.
But as like an 18-year-old for LeBron
you 20 years old and the best player. I just told myself, all right, the best player knows your name. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
It was a great experience. That camp was great.
Yeah.
Honestly, LeBron camp, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
So then you get to UConn, right? And you start as a freshman, right?
Yeah, as a freshman.
And you're playing with a lot of like big name guys who go on to do other like big things. Like you're playing with Kemba. Did you guys go in at the same year, or was he a year ahead of you, behind you?
He was a sophomore that year. Yeah, he was a sophomore going into my freshman year. But we went to camp together, so we kind of was familiar with each other. Like, you know, he knew I was going to UConn, obviously, and he was going to UConn. I think it was the LeBron camp we saw each other. So we were familiar with each other a little bit, but I just knew, I said, well, you playing with that guy, so you better really have to up your game. So he forces you to play at a different level because, like, it's contagious when you see him going hard, you have to. But, yeah, we were familiar with each other. That's another great guy, though. Kemba's a great guy. Yeah. Great guy.
Yeah, I remember how hyped I was when, because, like, dude, the Celtics went so long without, like, a good point guard.
Yeah, I know. I was definitely happy for him. It was just unfortunate with injury, but that's one of my favorite guys right there. He's a good person.
Yeah.
He's a good person to be around.
Yeah. Have you ever had any experiences with, like, injuries? Like, throughout your career?
Yeah, I had a patella tendon injury, but I told myself, I said, you played since you were 5 and you had one injury.
Yeah, so you got lucky.
My mom told me, she said, you know what, just thank God because for all the basketball you played, to have one injury, we'll take that. And it wasn't minor. It wasn't that bad. But I had to have surgery on it, but it wasn't that bad.
How long did that take you off for? And when was that?
2018. It took me off like a year.
Yeah.
That was my first time injured surgery, so that was a new experience as well. But yeah, that was tough though.
Yeah.
It just sucks. It definitely does.
It sucks. And I kind of want to dive in a little bit to like your experience at UConn. Like, so you played 3 years there, right?
Yep.
Obviously you win a national championship.
Yeah.
That season, I was doing my little pre podcast research.
Yeah.
And somebody put together like a 30-minute highlight reel. Have you seen that before? Like
my freshman year or sophomore year?
Sophomore year.
Yeah, I think I did see it on YouTube, right? Yeah, I saw it. I think I did see it, yeah. The whole 30-minute reel.
Yeah.
I did see
Dude,
it.
every basket, every block, every rebound, like somebody just pieced it all together.
No, that's crazy though. Yeah, I did see it. I think I did see it.
Yeah.
Honestly, my experience at UConn, I can't. People gotta understand. My freshman year, we went to the NIT, and I vividly remember watching Northern Iowa versus Kansas. And I was like, man, I hope we make it to the tournament. That looks fun. I just want to be in the tournament.
Yeah.
The whole year later to win it. Sometimes to this day, I'm like, man, like we really did that. It just shows you anything's possible. Nothing's guaranteed, but anything's possible. And I tell people that I always give people inspiration, like, yo, anything is possible. You just gotta keep working. Because if you told me we'd win a national championship my freshman year, I would have said you're crazy. Like, we went to the NIT. We were talented though. I think we were like 18 and 16. Like, you didn't want to walk around campus like that.
Yeah.
When you're losing at a school like UConn, oh, you feel it. It's like everybody hates you. You know what I mean? So just to win the whole thing in an unexpected fashion, I think that was the best thing because we weren't ranked going into it. I don't even think they said, I don't even think we were top 10 in the Big East rank. So just to win it and prove people wrong, that was one of the best feelings. But UConn, I always say, great experience. I can't complain. When you cut down those nets and you win the whole thing, like, you know, a lot of my friends, they say, who went to the Sweet 16? I just don't say anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, we won it, bro.
Yeah.
So to get one, it's a blessing.
So as you're like going through the tournament, you know, you guys aren't necessarily ranked and nobody's expecting you guys to even make the championship. You guys go one game at a time. Like, how does your mindset change after each win? Like, you're like, all right.
During the tournament?
Yeah. I'm sure that's got to be like.
I mean, it started with Maui. We won Maui, and I was like, yo, we all right. Like,
who was that? Was that against Michigan State?
Michigan State, Kentucky. And we had like 7 freshmen. So when we won it, I was like, okay. It gives you confidence. And then throughout the season was a little bit up and down. We ended the season bad. And then we went to the Big East tournament. And then the Big East tournament, that was the 5 in 5 days.
Yeah.
Going into that, we lost like last 4 out of 5. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I forgot who we played in the first game. We won. It was like a Tuesday, 12 o'clock. Nobody's there.
Yeah.
We won. We're like, okay. I forgot who we played the second game. We won. All right.
Yeah.
Third game, I think it was Pittsburgh. Kemba hits a step back.
Yeah.
And it's like.
That was an iconic moment. Like.
Oh, no, that was iconic. That was like, I just wanted to make it because Pittsburgh, they were a tough team. I didn't want to go into overtime. I was just so happy he made that shot.
Yeah.
Because I was just waiting for the offensive rebound. I saw the ball go through. I'm like, this little guy is so crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And then when we won that, that's when it's like, oh shit. Like,
yeah, we're here.
Like, we here, y'all. Like, if you need to be hyped up to play the Big East tournament and you're going to the semis against they don't play basketball. Because this is what everybody watches. This is what you work for. What are you in practice running up and down and jumping up and down and stressing your body not to win? So when we get to the semis, it's like there's nothing to talk about. Everybody, you can see everybody's face. Like, now you know, okay, we're a good team, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, and we beat Syracuse in championship. We win that, and it's just that was euphoric itself. I was like, we won the Big East championship.
Yeah.
We go back to school. I go to class. Everybody's because you know me. I'm go back to class. It's normal now. Yeah. We still got class. Life still goes on. You walk into class. Everybody's just clapping.
Yeah.
Just clapping. You're just like, this is crazy. Like, it's crazy. And then Shabazz said, we're gonna win a national championship. Watch. I was like, relax, bro. Let's enjoy this.
Yeah.
That's my I'm thinking, relax, bro. We just won that. Let's see where this goes. And then I think it was Bucknell the first game. Yeah, it was Bucknell. We won. I forgot who we played the second, third, fourth, fifth game though. But as we're winning, there's days I'm in the shower in the hotel. I'm like, man, can we do this? I'm like, can we do it? Like a party was like, yeah, we can do this. And another party was like, shit, like, can we do this? I'm like, nah, I was just in the NIT. No way. A little bit of doubt in you. Like, everything is going through your mind. Like, I'm just like, can we do this? And I think we played Arizona. They had Derek Williams. I remember they shot a final shot. Jeremy Lamb almost blocks it. And it, like, rims out. I could have been telling you a different story. That went in.
Yeah.
And when that went down, we go to the Final Four. I'm like, I'm in disbelief. I'm in much disbelief as when you guys were probably watching it.
Yeah. No, dude, we're not.
I'm like, what is going on? Like, And I could feel like we have Jamal Coon, Shabazz Napier, and me. We're all from Massachusetts. So trust
Where's
me.
Where's Shabazz from?
It's from Roxbury.
Okay.
Yeah, Roxbury. Jamal Coon's from Dorchester. So to have 3 New England, like Massachusetts guys, we could feel the support from everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody's telling us, yo, take this home, guys. So then Final Four, go to the Final Four, it's like the Super Bowl. I'm like, there's cameras everywhere. I'm like, I'm still telling myself, yo, Alec, you was in the NIT last year. Look at this. I'm like, yo, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because last year we weren't, I remember last year we wanted to go to the mall. Kemba didn't want to wear his UConn gear.
Yeah.
I ain't wearing that. He's like, we're not doing that. Like, so like, I'm enjoying this. I'm like, I'm going to enjoy this moment. Like, take this all in. Then we played Kentucky. We beat them. And then the final game, if you have to talk, like, there's nothing to talk about. I think it was Butler. No offense to Butler. They weren't our hardest team we ever played at the time. I thought we were going to win.
Yeah.
Like, no offense to Butler. Butler, they went to 2-3 finals after that.
Who was was Brad Stevens the coach?
Was the coach. Yeah, he was the coach. No offense. Like, I didn't take them lightly. I just told myself, this is not the best team we've ever played.
Yeah.
So I said, we have a chance. And then when we wanted them Nets come down, it's an indescribable feeling, man. Just the work you put in. I didn't think it was, like, it's a championship, so I was happy. But when we got, like, the campus, like, I'm talking about you can't really walk around no more.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. As soon as we get to the airport, it's fans at the airport. We're driving to campus, fans on the side. They're crying. You get to campus, it's prep rally. At this point, I just want to go lay down.
Yeah.
I just want to lay down. You leave the prep rally, people just swarming you. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. But the way we did it, like, we had people just crying. And it's like, it's just something you can't describe. And it was a testimony to hard work, honestly.
Did they tear up the campus? You see how they did
that after? Yeah, for sure.
Like I went to UConn.
We played for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
It was
light posts taken down.
Oh no, it was something crazy. Like, campus was crazy when we won it. For like 2 weeks, and it's back to work though.
Yeah.
For like 2 weeks, we enjoyed ourselves. We definitely can't say we did it.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks, we definitely enjoyed the fruits of those labor because it was just a surreal feeling. Honestly, it's something you can't really describe.
Yeah.
That's why I tell kids just work hard, man. You don't know what can happen after that.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I tell them that. But no, it's a real feeling. Really just being from a small area, felt a lot of support from people in Lowell. So that was really dope. And I just told myself, I said, I hope that inspires some kids from Lowell because I love to see kids from Lowell do their things. There's definitely been a spark of D1 talent too.
Yeah,
I've definitely seen it, and I'm just like, yo, I knew what happened though.
Yeah,
I always knew we had talent in the city. For such a small area, I told myself we have a lot of talent.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most notable people, kind of from Lowell, who kind of Terance Mann, right?
Oh yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy right there, man. Yeah, Terance.
Yeah, he went to the Tilton School too, right?
Yeah, we all had our introduction, and he told me that he was like, "You're the reason I went to Tilton."
That must be really rewarding to.
No! When he said that, I'm not. I'm just focused, playing basketball, trying to make my parents proud. So
yeah,
you don't know who you really inspire when you do certain things. So him and my guy George Niang, they told me like, you really inspired us, bro. And I told him, I appreciate that, but I think that's what it's about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, your hard work inspires other people, and I'm so happy for Terance, like for him to be from Lowell, and not only being in the NBA a factor.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's one of the guys that does great things for his organization. So, and I told Niang and man, I said, yo, great job of just representing the area. Like, everybody says great things about him.
Yeah.
I think everybody always says great things about Massachusetts guys in general.
I think Georges has the highest win percentage out of like any NBA.
He's a winner.
Dude, he's a winner.
He's a winner. You know,
there's a reason why every winning team brings him onto their roster,
but you
right?
know, like the reason why I love Niang so much is because I know his story. We went to Tilton together. I was there when he was a freshman. When he was like 6'4", chubby.
Yeah.
I remember Coach, we played for the same Coach O'Neal, Marcus O'Neal. He said, he'll probably play D2, D3.
Yeah.
That's why I keep telling people, yo, work hard, bro.
Yeah.
And Niang always told me, he said, Alex, you inspire, like, you taught me, like, really work. So, like, seeing his growth to go from that to Iowa State to All-American to, like, that's just a testimony to him as well. So, that's one of my great friends. I'm really proud of him as well. Just a hard worker, man. I think I told guys we got some hoopers in this area.
We do.
Even a few of my Boston guys said, man, if we did a Boston versus non-Boston game, I said it'd be a game. I don't know if y'all would come away with the victory. I tell them that all the time.
I think the number one recruit in the nation right now is from Brockton.
Yeah. And Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Trust me, I followed the whole New England.
Yeah.
If a person's from New England and they're a top hooper, I definitely watch them.
Yeah.
I definitely watched them. Yeah, that's crazy. We have the number one recruit from Brockton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell people we got. You have to pay attention to this area.
You have to.
you have to pay attention.
People I don't know what it is. Maybe it's too cold up here. All these coaches don't want to come out and recruit or something. There's got to be something. But like, there's top talent up here, and that's like kind of the premise of my platform is like trying to like showcase to the next generation of athletes. So like, it's possible. I'm sitting here listening to you talk about kind of your story, and I'm like, I hope there's some kid out there who's listening who's playing basketball in his driveway or something.
I definitely hope so as well. But I mean, we're just a small area, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I was playing with VABC and we tell people we're from Massachusetts, like they look at us with like people just don't know the area. It's a small state. You know, it's not the most known. I mean, to me, Boston's a top 10 sports city, so I don't know why people act like they don't know the area. But as far as recognition, we're just a small area. Like if you say New Hampshire, some people might not even know where that's at. Yeah. But it's all they'll be represented on the court as well. But I think there's a lot of talent in this area. And I think, coaches have to look in this area. Yeah. You just have to at this point. Because even when I was playing for BABC, we were winning tournaments in Florida. We were beating teams. So I think they have to look in this area. And more talent will come out of this area. I believe so. Like,
you see, like Cooper Flag, he's from, like, the middle of Maine, bro. Like, how'd they find his ass, bro?
I would see his house. I'm like, yo, this dude can go. And he got some dog in him. I'm like, yo. I don't know. Like, we just... Maybe it's because I think maybe we're a little bit more humble. I don't know what it is, but I think you really got blue-collar, hard-working guys out here, and they have to look into it. I'm literally like a Massachusetts representative. I love everything from Mass. Yeah. Like the rappers, I listen to
Jordan Lucas.
I
like Jordan.
Come on, like we're a small area, so when people make it out of it, I'm like, yes, for sure. I definitely follow the artists. I follow the upcoming talent for sure. I'm really a Massachusetts representative, man. I love being from a small state. I love when people don't know where we're from, and I love while we would go to those national tournaments and beat those teams. Yeah, and you know where we're from now, though, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
I love it though, for sure. Oh my word, for sure.
And then all right, so I kind of want to talk about like you were a McDonald's All-American. What did that kind of entail? Like, did they have you guys traveling? Because like, I'm familiar with the term McDonald's All-American, but like, what does that like mean? Like, do you guys play a game? Like,
it was just one game. It's just really the All-Americans of high school, and even then, just to be another person from Massachusetts. I think I was the only person from Massachusetts that year, class of 09. It was fun. It was in Miami. I just got to compete, play against some of the best, had fun. I had a great time. I didn't play well in the game, so I redeemed myself in the Jordan All-American game though. But it was fun, man. Like I said, when you picking up that basketball at age 5, everything else that came with it after that, you don't really expect it. You don't know. So, just for things to work out in my favor and experience a lot of those things, it was fun, man. To be in Miami, just have fun, play an all-star game with a bunch of your friends, you can't really complain. Yeah. It was fun, though.
And then that kind of makes me think, like, just with this whole NIL stuff being wide open. Imagine being a national champion in the age of NIL.
Listen, we talk about that all the time.
Yeah, bro.
But I am happy the players are getting compensated because you're making money off of them as well.
So much money, though.
But they only did it because you start to see the other programs, the G League program, where they can go to Australia to play pro. Yeah. They know they're going to lose a lot of top recruits, so they had to compensate something. Yeah. But I'm happy those guys are getting paid. They should. And they're able to help their families out early. But me and my guys, we talk about it. Yeah. No, we're not here. We're just like, damn, now you don't want to pay guys? Yeah. Like, you're going to pay us too. But nah, it's all good. I'm happy for those guys. They're getting what they deserve because when I think about being a college athlete at that level, it's like a job. Not like a job, but it's a job. Like, you're waking up at 7, 8 a.m. and you're not coming back till 12 hours later. And majority of it, it is workouts, lifting. So, guys, I think guys, they should be compensated. Why not?
Definitely. Do you think that's going to take away from, like, like the guys who aren't necessarily in love with basketball and they just kind of found themselves in like the naturally talented kids who didn't necessarily have to spill.
Yeah, I think it might help because I knew dudes that weren't getting paid. They were still lazy.
Yeah.
So you can imagine when money hits, when money's involved, do I think it will? Yeah, but
because like, what if you're getting paid? Like, what if you got like $1 million deal? Like like some of these people, like just even like the TikTok people that play D1 sports, like they're getting $1 million deals. What's the incentive to go pro and like get paid in the pros if you're getting paid so much in college?
I mean, my thing is, if you're able to, why not?
Yeah,
but it depends. I always feel it depends what type of person you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think Nick Mills said a line. He said, make a million, I keep counting. Like, I keep going.
Yeah.
So it just depends what type of person you are. If the money stops you to keep working, maybe you'll do that. But I know if the richest man in the world is working still, why would you not keep working? Yeah. But, yeah, I do think it's going to play a role as far as dudes not being as hungry.
Yeah.
But that's for them to figure out. You know what I mean? If you can't make that money, why not, though?
Yeah.
Why not? This is just the time we're in. Even when I told you, like, dope that you're doing a podcast, because the fact that you're taking that risk, people gonna laugh at you and, you think you... But until you keep going, I've even voted for you, man, for you to go further in this as well. But I think it's gonna take a little bit. It'll take a little bit hunger out of guys. I think it will, but I mean that's for them to figure out. You know what I mean? So I think it's a double. It's a good thing for sure. But I do think it's gonna take away hunger from certain people. But I am happy dudes are getting paid because why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Like.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Like when
you can only imagine what the coaches are seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And nothing against the coaches because I'm coaching. I coach AAU now, and coaching is not easy.
Yeah.
So they're getting what they deserve too. But
the players are the ones who are spilling their guts on the field.
If the players can eat too, why not?
Yeah.
I would never be against them not eating. So I am happy it's happening. I hope dudes still keep the hunger, but. Then again, if you're getting $1 million NIL deal, you deserved it, and you're probably the best player on the team. Yeah. So you know you got to keep that performance up. Yeah. It's up to you. You want to work. You don't. You want to slack. You know what I mean? But I think most guys, if you're making that type of money, you know what's at stake, and you'll keep working. Yeah. I would hope so. Yeah. I would hope so. Yeah.
And I kind of want to touch upon, so you after the national championship, you do another year at UConn. Yeah. And so what? Andre Drummond comes in. You guys are splitting minutes a little bit. Yeah. And I'm sure like you're a competitor, right? Was there competition between the two of you guys, or did you kind of take a mentorship role in your relationship with him?
Both. I mean, I'm competing against whoever. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think iron sharpens iron. I watch a lot of UFC, MMA. You see guys spar. They shake hands after. Yeah. If I don't go hard and spar, I'm not going to get you better. Yeah. So I look at it like there's always competition. I'll never look at it like, in fact, I'm like, come on. Yeah. I want to see it where I'm at. Yeah. I always say, if you can kick my ass, I'm going to keep coming every day and compete. But if you can whoop my ass, cool. It's only going to make me better. So I've never been afraid of competition. But it was a little bit of both. Yeah, for sure I'm going to mentor him. He's on my team. Yeah. I'm not going to look at it like, no, if you can, we're going to compete against each other. I used to go to UConn practice all the time. Machine to beat, Charlie Villanueva, who else they had? Hilton Armstrong. They're all competing, dunking on each other. So it wasn't like nothing new to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I used to see guys compete all the time. And at this level, you're fighting for a spot regardless. Even me being the starter, I'm still going into like, go earn your spot. That's always been my mentality. But it was a little bit of both. We're going to compete, but I was definitely mentoring for sure. That's my guy. We even hung out, 2015, went out to LA? Yeah. So that's my guy, man, for sure. Yeah. But that was a horrible year for us, man. Yeah. That junior year, I don't know, it's different when you get the target on your back now. I think we're ranked number 5. We had top recruits, DeAndre Daniels, Ryan Boatwright, Drummond. So everybody was saying, yo, you guys might win it again. Yeah. But there was no chemistry. Yeah. It's crazy. The team that won the national championship my freshman year, junior year, were way more talented. But when you can't play together, everybody knows that year was just rough. We just couldn't get it together. And you think because you win it one year, you're going to do the same thing again. It doesn't work like that. It didn't work like that at all. I mean, I think it was a lot of, everybody liked each other. I still talk to them, all those guys to this day. It was just, we just couldn't get together for some reason. I don't know why, we just couldn't get there. It was a bad year for us, though. I think we still made the tournament, though.
Yeah.
We lost to Iowa State. We played Royce White, Iowa State. Yeah, they kicked our butt. But that was a bad year. It was a bad year.
Was Georges at Iowa State at that point, or not yet?
Nah, I think
it was probably his senior year, high school.
Yeah, I think it was his senior year of high school. Oh man, I wish he would have been there.
Yeah,
that would have been a fun game. But that was just a horrible year for us. Still a learning experience, but we just couldn't get it together. We honestly couldn't. But I think we still made the tournament that year too. That was probably one of the most talented teams I was on. I always tell people talent means nothing. It means absolutely nothing if you can't play together.
That's a real testament to like what Alabama football has done. Like getting those top
recruits and win.
Yeah.
And win. And I'm not gonna lie, we came into that year confident.
Yeah.
I know when you're the champ, you got some swag now. Yeah. You're feeling yourself, but everybody's giving you their best shot now.
Yeah.
Versus not being known. So it was a little bit different, but it was a horrible year.
Yeah.
It was a horrible year, even with all that talent.
Yeah.
I don't know why we just couldn't get together, man. Like those type of seasons, they're just draining. You just keep losing, and those type of seasons almost make you want to quit. They almost do make you want to quit, though. But it was just a rough year for us. Honestly, it was really rough. It was really rough. But you see. That's why I say you can go from national championship back to that's why I always stay humble, honestly, just because you don't know where this life will take you or how things are going to play out. So that was just a horrible year, though.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
And then after that season, you decide to take your 4th year of eligibility and go play at Mizzou. And I was watching like a little video of you at you went in 265. 14%.
When I transferred, you can't use the gym no more.
Yeah.
So they're not texting you about work respectfully.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy that's always in my feelings about it. I made the decision to leave. Everybody's looking at you on campus, like giving you the Everybody was angry, so I'm not gonna lie. Even when I was working out for the Houston Rockets, they asked me about that. Like, why'd you gain so much weight? Honestly, not working out. I was figuring out what school I'm gonna go to. I'm eating every day. I was chilling. But I knew I'm gonna get back into it.
Yeah.
But then when I got on the school, I was like, damn, man, you gained all this weight. But yeah, I went into it really heavy, and then I met with the strength and conditioning coach.
What, they got you back in 2 months?
2 months. But I had to go. I was going back for extra conditioning every day.
Yeah.
I put myself in this mess. So I said, you're gonna get yourself out of it. The thing about me, I was never afraid of the work.
Yeah.
So even though I was overweight, I said, you're gonna lose it because you're gonna show up every day. Like you're gonna show up. Like I don't let myself get too lazy. Like even though that's probably the laziest I've ever been in my life. I was transferring. I wasn't sure where I was going. I was just eating. I'm eating every day after school. There's no practice because I'm not working. I'm a regular student now. So I'm just after school, just go home, do my homework, eat, just hang out. Yeah. I did a little too much. Yeah. But yeah, I lost like 15, 20 pounds. I knew I was going to do it though. I had a great strength and conditioning coach at Missouri. But I know I was going to lose the weight though, but it sucks getting back into shape though. Yeah. It sucks getting back into shape.
They switched your position too, right? Once you got to Mizzou? Or did they move you to a forward?
Okay, kill my ass down, bro.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they needed a big man. The recruiting process was actually when I said I was transferring, my phone starts blowing up. UNC, Duke. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like I got the whole recruiting process again. UCLA, USC. I'm talking like at least 30 schools to the point where I don't want to talk no more. Yeah. I'm like, this is what these kids go. I didn't go through that because I committed early, but I was like, this is annoying. Yeah. I was like, this is what these kids like. This is annoying. And then I narrowed it down to Kentucky and Missouri. And my boy Nerlens Lowell, he wanted me to go to Kentucky, but I'm a competitor. I wanted to play against him. I said, I gotta go against you, bro. Yeah. But Missouri, the reason why I go to Missouri was Phil Pressey. I don't even sugarcoat it. He's the number one reason why I went to Missouri was Phil Pressey. Just because we played with BBC together. Probably the best pure point guard I ever played with. As far as have your hands ready, and you just gotta catch and dunk. Yeah. He made the game that easy. When we played BBC, I remember we played a game in we had a game in DC. I had like 20 points, 10 dunks. Yeah. Just from him. Yeah. He just get by the guard, jump in the air, pass. He did it to a T. Mm-hmm. If I give him a look, He told me alley-oop. So, and I remember watching in my junior year, that horrible year, I think they were number 2 in the country that year. And I was like, man, he made a pass to Ricardo Riley, the big man at Missouri. I was like, man, if I can ever hoop with this kid again, I swear to you, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then when they said transfer, Mizzou was definitely at just because of him. I said, you know what? I'm not listening to everybody. I'm going to make this decision on my terms. And if it doesn't work out, I can live with that.
Yeah.
And I said, Phil Pressey is the reason why I'm going, because he's going to give me the ball in ways I know he's going to give me the ball.
Yeah.
And he did just that. But Missouri was another great experience. I loved it. I can't. It was first class. They treated me great, gave me confidence, set plays for me. So I definitely have no regrets about playing at Mizzou. It was a great experience for me.
Yeah.
They had 1 year to do it, and I made the best of it. But it was a great experience.
Yeah, I was looking at the stats. Your numbers like tripled as soon as you got there. That kind of speaks to the relationship between a guard and his big man, right?
No, for sure. I mean, I remember when we had practice before we were going to go to Europe. I posted up. We can cuss on here?
Yeah.
Okay, I posted up, and somebody didn't give me the ball. He stopped the whole practice, Coach Frank Hay. He stopped the whole practice, and he said, anytime you see his 2 feet in the fucking paint, you throw the fucking ball every fucking time. And I was like, you need to do this. He stopped practice.
Yeah.
Like, he stopped practice. And I said, wait, you see him playing 2 feet in the paint, give him the ball every time. And I'm like, what he said, yeah. Next play, the kid's like, he's trying to get, I'm like, Alex, like, what more do you want?
Yeah.
I said, what more do you want?
Yeah.
You got a coach that believes in you. You're playing with, is it this way?
That way. You're
playing with your best friend, the guy that's going to get you. I said, what more do you want? It motivates you to just keep working and go even harder. But like I said, that was a fun, even though we made the tournament that year and we didn't go far, but I still take it as a great experience. So it was a great experience. Yeah.
And then obviously after that season, you declare for the draft, right?
I mean, automatically. Even the draft process was fun. I think I worked out for like 13 different teams. The draft process is crazy. People got to realize, like, you can do your best. They can still say, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I had like 13 different workouts. I think I did great in a lot of them. You can only go off your opinion. Like, I think I did great. Shot the ball well. I was just myself. I remember when I worked out for the Mavs, my agent called me. He was like, what'd you do? He said, they love you. He said, they said they had the 44th pick, but they don't think you're going to be available. One thing in this game, kids, just do the work. Don't believe what they say.
Yeah.
I was hyped.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, me and Dirk Nowitzki can work.
Yeah.
So then the draft came. They didn't pick me, but I'm just like, wow, they be lying, though. But draft process was amazing. Worked out for different teams. It was a great experience. You're traveling everywhere. I would say it's your perspective. I got to travel everywhere, work out for 13 different teams, and then the draft process, it was just nerve-wracking because this is it.
Yeah.
When you're 5 years old, this is the moment.
Yeah.
And some people don't even get this far.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, as the draft is going, my opinion, I'm like, man, you a late first round. That's my opinion, though. Yeah. But as it's going, the draft is going, second round's going, 30s, 40s. I told myself, all right, you might not get picked.
Yeah.
I said, if you don't, we ain't about to cry about it. This is the direction. You're not the only person to be undrafted and have to figure it out.
Yeah.
I said, it might go like that. You might not get picked. But then as the numbers is going down, 50 is like the 50s. So then my agent called me and he was like, Phoenix, they're going to take you, Phoenix. You know, I told my parents, I told my family we're in a hotel somewhere in Tillsbury. And, you know, we're Nigerians, so we're very loud and extra and prayerful. So when we told them, when I told them, I said, Phoenix, they started going crazy. And the hotel almost kicked us out. But then when I saw it on TV, I was like, oh. And then the phone starts just going berserk.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like 300 phone calls. Everybody's calling, interviews.
Yeah.
Everybody. But I was just like, damn. Like, you know, it was a great feeling for sure. Even if it was the 57th. I thought I wasn't going to get picked at a point.
Yeah.
I said, you might have to just figure it out, Alex. And No, I think Phoenix for even picking me. Honestly, it was a great experience. I mean, transferring, there was times I was thinking to myself I wasn't gonna get there because I was, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna have to sit out a year, so I didn't know what my future was gonna look like. So just keeping my head down and working and getting picked, it was a great feeling. Even when I got picked, the day I got picked, the next day I went right to the gym.
Yeah.
Went to the Boys and Girls Club in Lowell. One of my good buddies, Julian, he helped me rebound, and the next day I was in the gym getting shots up, bro, and get ready for a new challenge.
Yeah.
But great experience. I was happy it happened. I was hoping it motivated kids I was hoping it motivated kids in Lowell, if anything, or the 978 area. That, hey guys, it can be done. Just keep working though. But I take everything like a great experience because I didn't expect it. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. I didn't expect a lot of it, so I just kept working.
Yeah, and then that's your first time getting paid too, like for like basketball.
Yeah. Even when I played overseas, your first time getting paid, it's like like shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what I tell kids. I'm like, you do this, you're gonna do this for free, and you might not get a check till like age 22, but now they got NIL deals for sure. But to think you have to work that hard for free just to get to that point, but I mean, when it's what you love, you know what you're up against. So
yeah,
like I said, everything's been a great experience. Even just doing what you love, that's an experience too. Traveling, got to see the world, got to play in different countries. It's a great experience.
Yeah. So where have you played? Where have you played? You played in France and you played in Mexico too, right?
Mexico, Israel, Turkey.
Wow.
I was in Malta recently. Yeah, I've been in a few countries. Even before that, I was with the Nike. We had a Nike. It was like a Nike basketball. It was me, Xavier Henry, Phil Pressey, a few other NBA guys, Avery Bradley. We got to go to Brazil for like 10 days and just play games out there. When I was with BABC, we got to go to Italy when I was like 15. So even then, you got to see the world. In Missouri, we had a European tour. We got to go to France, Belgium, Amsterdam. So I'm like, you got to see so much. Just even with the game of basketball, I got to see a lot of different countries that countries I probably would have never seen if I didn't play basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure I'm not gonna randomly just go to
Israel, Turkey. Yeah,
I probably wouldn't just randomly go, but the fact I was able to even see those places, Puerto Rico, like it was amazing. Honestly.
Yeah. So where have you played most recently?
Most recently, I was in Malta.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Malta. That was actually a nice place. It was beautiful. Yeah. It was beautiful. And I made the decision. I just said, you know what? People don't realize, like, people say, like, they think when you don't play basketball anymore, like, you're sad. And it's like, no, I'm kind of content. Like, one day I was just relaxing. I just thought about, like, not bragging, but I thought about it's not bragging if you've done it. I thought about my accomplishments. I'm like, what more could you have wanted to accomplish? I said, you went to Tilton, we won championships. You got New Hampshire Gatorade Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American, Jordan Brand. I said, you went to UConn, you got to win a national championship, you got drafted. I said, what more could you really have wanted to do? Yeah. Like, when you pick up that basketball, you don't think you're going to see all these things. I got to meet Michael Jordan. I got to meet LeBron. I got to play the Madison Square Garden 10 plus times. So when you get those experiences just playing the game, you're just like, you know what? Like, what more could I have done? Yeah. You really got to see it all. And it's been great. It's like you always see me with a smile on my face, man. Got to experience a lot of cool things. A lot of cool things with the game of basketball. So I'm grateful. I'm honestly grateful. What have you kind of shifted your energy towards now that you've taken a step away from sports strength training in Texas. I do I coaching AAU with Raymond Felton. So I get to coach with another national champ, and we talk a lot too, and we tell people like, it's hard, isn't it, to even get that far. So even me just coaching with a guy like Raymond Felton's dope. Doing coaching AAU, sport, I do training as far as basketball, things like that. And just really giving back to the youth and, trying to be a mentor as well, but just still in the game of basketball, coaching, sports training, things like that. Yeah. That's pretty dope. I mean, you got a pretty cool story. I think the coolest thing is just being able to travel the world and like get those opportunities you wouldn't have gotten elsewhere. No, for sure. Like what other career could you have chosen where you get to travel the world
for free basically and just go around.
Because I was watching one interview. I was training one of my clients, and he said he watched the Kemba interview, and then Kemba was like, "I'm happy. Like I'm playing basketball. I'm in South France." And I said, that's his perspective. It's just how you look at it. Like, yeah, I got to travel, meet people. Like the thing I say, I have a great experience. I've been around every type of people you can think of. Played in Mexico, Italy, went to prep school. So I've been around. I know people, been around every different type of people. So my perspective and my view on life is it's a little bit different. I'm not really a judgmental person because I've been around great people from every type of ethnicity, every type of race, everything. So it was a great experience, and there's certain people you get to meet, man, and you can't really put a price on it. Just meeting a lot of different great people and just traveling, trying different food. It's like I said, it's how you look at it. It's definitely how you look at it, but it's been fun. And even, I always tell people, when you go overseas, they give you a car, apartment, you don't have to worry about nothing, just play basketball. But no, great experience. Love traveling though. Experience. But now I'm happy to be in America. I've seen everywhere, so now I'm chilling right now.
Yeah.
I'm chilling right now. Traveling can be stressful at times.
Yeah.
But now I'm chilling.
Yeah. So you live in Texas right now, and you're kind of working on developing the youth in Texas, which is like an area that I wouldn't say is underserved athletically, right? Like they're
honestly, I think Dallas is probably, even though I'm a Massachusetts guy and I got a lot of Texas friends now, and I talk shit to them, I let them know we're still the number one sports city in the world.
Yeah.
Dallas has unbelievable talent.
Yeah.
Basketball, volleyball, football, like it's soccer, it's top. Like that's where coaches have to go to Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
They just have to. Like I think they had 5 McDonald's All-Americans. And I trained with a few of those guys too. Like I trained some of them, worked out with them, played pickup with them. Like there's talent in that DFW area. Like there's a lot, but it's a bigger city. It's more known for sure. But there's definitely talent. There's definitely talent in that area for sure.
Do you have any desire? Because like I know you talked about how like you really want to like kind of inspire the community of Lowell in Massachusetts. Do you have any desire eventually to come back here and develop the talent here and help them?
Yeah, even me and my mom were talking. We definitely wanted to come back and probably like do some type of camp.
Yeah.
I wanted to do during my career. I was just so busy.
Yeah. And
you're just trying to figure it out that it's not the first thing you're thinking of. You know what I mean? Definitely wanted to, definitely going to do something in the future. Just planning it and talking with my mom because she's really good at those type of things. But no, definitely, the city supported me so much that I think I almost have to. Like the support I got from this city, even just, I remember going to the barbershop, somebody was like, I was Oriakhi. Yeah. I'm like, man, this is just where I'm from. Yeah, like, maybe I'm a humble guy, so I don't really see myself like that. I just don't, because I just remember going to daily middle school, and I remember my middle school coach, he was like, you're not going to the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, nobody from Lowell. I'm just like, I didn't think like that.
Yeah.
Like, why do people think like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we have 3 guys, Noah Varley, 4 guys in this area who've played at that high level. So, no, like I said, just testimony to hard work, and definitely want to inspire the kids there. I'm already seeing some of the D1 talent for basketball coming out of here already, so I follow those guys. You know what I mean? I wish them the best, because I feel like when you're from this area, I'll definitely do anything in my part to help as well. But I definitely follow the area. But I'm definitely happy to see the D1 talent coming out of here. Yeah, I'm seeing Notre Dame commits, Vanderbilt, baseball. Yeah, I'm seeing it. So
I think Connaughton's from this area too. Actually, he's from Arlington. Yeah,
he's from Arlington. I played him in AAU too. I played him a few times.
Is Bruce Brown? He's from this area too. I'm pretty sure.
Oh God, champion.
Yeah, yeah.
Bruce Brown's a champion. I'm telling you, like the Massachusetts guys, they like. And nobody can really say nothing bad. Like, they're just quiet guys, good. Like, everybody likes them. They do the right things. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, though. You start to see it, though, right? Yeah. Like, they're just good guys and they're winners. Yeah. They got to recruit in this area. They know they have to recruit in this area. Yeah. You're starting to see it, though. Yeah. I think a lot of Massachusetts kids are starting to see, like, yo, it can be done. Like,
for sure.
If we really name, like, the players that came out of this, even just Massachusetts, it's elite, though. Yeah. You gotta give it to the area. It's such a small state. A lot of elite talent has come out of here. I even forgot about Bruce. He's a champion.
Where's he from?
I think Boston.
Boston?
He's a little younger, so I know who he is, but we don't know each other. But I know who he is, so for sure.
Yeah.
He's a Boston guy. He's definitely a Boston guy. We got a few, man. We definitely got a few.
For sure. And like you said, you're kind of seeing more of it. And I think it kind of plays into like the mentorships and like the role models that are kind of rising in this community. Like I know there's these quarterbacks from Massachusetts. I'm big in the football space. There's a quarterback trainer. His name's like Michael McCarthy or something like that. And he like trains all these quarterbacks. He's sending kids to go play football at Clemson, go play football at South Carolina, all these quarterbacks. And it's very positional kind of focus on the recruiting. But like, I think it comes down to the training, that like the specialized training for athletes that really separates some kids.
I always say that the hard work is just, it gives you a chance. It don't even guarantee it.
Yeah.
Like you can work your ass off. It doesn't mean you're going to get like life ain't going to work like that. It's a little bit of hard work for sure. You don't stand a chance without it. And a little bit of luck for sure. But as long as you know you're putting in that work, that's all you can do. That's all you can control. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you pray the universe aligns things and things work out for you. The only thing you can do is control the hard work. You know, that's really it. But that guy's from Lowell out here, the one that's training those.
I think he's from somewhere in Massachusetts, but like there are kids from Lowell who are going to play like D1.
Because of his training.
Yeah.
I mean, you start to see.
I mean, even like what they're doing with NESP. Like you know how Derek is merging with them.
I love NESP. I was going since I was going there for like 2004. They're the ones that taught me how Joe Healy. He's the one that taught me how to box. Yeah. He's the one that taught me how to box, man.
They're sending guys to go play football at Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Go play baseball at Vanderbilt.
No,
like
sure.
These aren't just like middle of the pack schools, like Vanderbilt schools. Baseball, Notre Dame football, like
these are top schools. I mean, like I said there was talent in this area. It was just a matter of time.
Yeah, you know I think the specialized training really helps out.
Oh no, for sure. And then them dedicating themselves. Cause look, I'm an athlete. This shit ain't easy, man. Like there's days waking up, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna practice today. Yeah. I'm like, shit, I'm tired. Like, it take a mental on you. There's days you wake up. I don't care what you say. I don't feel like doing this today. Yeah. That's just how I feel. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. But days waking up exhausted, you don't feel like doing it. So if anybody that shows up and puts that effort in, their mental fortitude is different. I play with a lot of guys. Some guys are lazy. I mean, no disrespect to them, but some guys, a lot of dudes were playing basketball because of the benefits of it. They get girls, it's cool. Yeah. I was doing it because I really like. This is what I love to do. Like, this is what wakes me up every day. So, shout out to those guys training, but training plays a big part in it as well. If you're not, I always tell kids, you better be LeBron James talented. Be that good, and you could be a little lazy. If you're a generational talent like that, and you want to slack off, be that good.
But then that's what separates, like, if a guy like LeBron...
He don't slack off.
Nah.
He don't slack off.
Yeah, that's what makes him, like... I'd say he's the GOAT. We could talk about that.
I say he's the GOAT too. Yeah. Do I say LeBron? Yeah, I say LeBron's the GOAT. Like, what can he not do? Exactly. And on top of it, winning. Yeah. He's not just scoring 30 points. He's winning on top of it.
It's the consistency and the longevity that I think is the biggest piece too. Like, I mean, you can't be that great for that long and not be putting in the work. Like.
People gotta realize this man's a billionaire, still up at 5 a.m. working. Like, still. Yeah. Like, you gotta give him some credit, like, you know what I mean? But in my opinion, he's one of the best. And you're right, it's the work ethic. I think a video Isaiah Thomas was saying he walked, like, when he was with the Lakers for a little bit, so I got to watch him for 7 months. This dude was crying like he's a machine, like, he's a machine. But people don't realize that's why he is who he is. Like, that's why those guys are where they're at. It's not a secret, it's not by accident. So I say if guys like that are working hard and you're not, I just laugh. Like, you're deceiving yourself. Yeah. Like, if those guys are working, like, even I heard stories about Kevin Durant, like, he's working like a rookie. He's working like he's trying to make the team. So I'm like, if you're not doing that, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So, now in my opinion, LeBron he's the GOAT. Yeah. He's the GOAT, in my opinion. Sure.
And then, like, you kind of just talk about, like, work ethic. I think of, like Kobe Bryant, right? He's obviously, like, the prime example of somebody who's just, like, has that, the Mamba mentality. But,
he's
crazy. You have to, yeah.
You gotta be crazy. Like even stories about Michael Jordan, they were crazy.
Did you watch the Last Dance?
Of course,
dude. That was insane. Some of that shit like blew my mind.
I mean, then again, I'm like, I'd never be mad at somebody when they want to win. Yeah. Like there was games I was not playing well. I'm bullshitting. Kemba's like, yo, come, like they're on you. Like what? Yeah. It's not either step it up or sit down. Yeah. Like nobody got like dudes want to win. We're competing. We want to win. I look at it like this is war. Only one team is walking out with a victory. So are you helping us or you're not? And there was times my teammates would get on me. Yo, catch the fucking you bulls. Like, and I would have to get better. Because I told myself, those guys are throwing you the ball back. You got to catch it. Yeah. I'd be in the gym, putting my hand in the stand. Yeah. I tell the manager, throw me bad passes. Like, nah. Like, if they're going to give you the ball and they're trusting you, I said, you got to do your part as well. So I told myself, I was like, nah, I got to work. But when people want to win, I can't be mad at dudes when they want to win that bad to the point of I want to win. Yeah. You can't be mad at it. And in fact, you should want to win that bad.
At the end of the day, you're getting paid so much money to win. So
when I played with Coach Calhoun, this dude had foam at the end of his mouth. He want to win. He wants to win. So it's like match it or sit down. Yeah. But those are the great, like those. That's what it takes. So if you don't want to win at that level, just sit down. But you can't be mad at guys if they want to win and they want to be competitive. I'd rather have a guy like that than a guy that's almost like a pushover. Because I'd rather have somebody like that where you got to calm him down a little bit. But relax, bro. I know you want to than to have to say, come on, bro. Like, let's go. I'd rather have that, though. Yeah. I'd rather have that.
And that's contagious on a team. If you have a guy like that who kind of can elevate the performance and like the mentality and the mindset of the entire team, like it's contagious.
If we play in a basketball game and you see your guy, your teammate diving on the floor, what you gonna do? You not gonna give effort? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy wants to win. He's sacrificing his body. He's taking charges. You're not gonna give effort as well? It's kind of like, really? You know what I mean? And that's how it was even playing with Kemba. It's like, okay, let's go. Like, I got a match. Like, this guy wants to win. He's on my team. Let's go. Like, it is contagious. Even being lazy is contagious. You know what I'm saying? Complaining is contagious. So, it's definitely contagious for sure. But like I said, when people want to win, I can't be mad at it.
Yeah. You think Kemba was the biggest leader on the national championship team and, like, just hit that mindset? Do you think, like, obviously you think that kind of rubbed off on the rest of the team, but, like, if you didn't have a guy like that who was really elevating everybody.
I mean, he wasn't, I'm not going to say he wasn't the most vocal. He showed it on the court. Yeah. Shabazz was the more vocal guy, but was he? He was definitely a leader. Just having us together, he make dinner sometimes. Just being a great guy, and it's contagious, honestly. And it helps when you got a guy that can score 25 a game, play breaks down. All right, watch out. And it gives you a bucket. It's very, very hard. It makes the game very, very easy. And then you gotta think about it. I was getting my points because everybody was focused on him. Yeah. I said, take that as an advantage. Yeah. So he shoot a shot. There's two guys on him. He missed. I'm getting a rebound. I told myself, you know what? I can't score 25 points like him. I can get 25 rebounds. Yeah. I told myself, be the star of that. Let him. He does that. Be the star of that. Any missed shot he misses, clean it up. Like, they're not focused on me. I said, cool. Focus on him. I'll get these offensive rebounds. I can still make big plays. Everybody thinks you have to score to impact the game. You don't. Scoring is cool, though. I'm not going to say it's not. Yeah. But
I mean, look at a guy like Dennis Rodman getting like 20 rebounds a game, you know.
Average 15 a game, I think. Yeah. I think he averaged 15 a game at one point.
And he's regarded as like one of the best, like, to play.
Like I said, you can control what you can control. I'm very observant, so when I was on the team, I'm like, yeah, you can lead this team with rebound. You can be the best rebounder, best shot blockers. And after that, points will come. Because I'm not going to say I don't. Anybody that plays basketball said they don't want to score, they're lying. We all want to score. It feels good to score 20 points, 30 points. But I said, take care of that first, and everything else will follow. And like I said, everybody will focus on Kemba. He misses a shot. I'm putting it back. Easy. Easy.
Yeah, and then kind of like there's like different archetypes that players have that they kind of take on and like kind of accepting a role or like finding an identity. Like you look at like an identity of like a guy like Draymond who is just like a gnat and he's just like that, like he's that pest, or like a guy like Patrick Beverly too, right? Like what's the importance of, did you guys have a guy like that on the team who was ready to just, or even like Marcus Smart on the Celtics? Like,
I mean, like I said, you know your role. Like if you're not, They always say if you defend, you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Those are things you can control. You can control energy. You can control effort. I mean, and then knowing personnel, you gotta know what you're good at.
Yeah.
If you know you're not the best 3-point shooter, then maybe focus on something else or work on that on your own time. But like I said, just knowing your role. I remember we played Texas. I had 11 points, but I had 21 rebounds. And when I walked into the locker room, everybody started clapping.
Yeah.
Nobody cared about my 11 points. This man had 21 rebounds.
Yeah.
And if you play basketball, rebounding is hard. I don't care what y'all say. Like you're getting 1 for every 1 you grab, not 2. So you gotta go find the ball. You gotta be able to hit guys. And on top of it, people don't understand. When you don't secure that rebound, and I'm getting a second chance, those are extra possessions we're getting. When they miss the shot and I'm able to hit it, and you can grab it, you grab the ball again, reset the offense, and maybe even get a point off that. Those are small winning plays that, probably don't get noticed though. But I told myself, I said, you grab all the rebounds, nobody can tell you nothing. Yeah. That's what I told myself. It's just knowing your role. Not saying I didn't want to score, but I said that guy's gonna score most of the points, and we're not gonna argue that.
Yeah.
This is the best player in college basketball. Fine. Let him score all the points. You get all the rebounds. Certain assists he's going to get. But it was enough that I was, I could score offensively. It's not like they weren't giving me the ball. And I told myself, when I played with BBC, one of the fathers told me a great quote. He said, nobody got to pass you the ball. You want to go get it off the glass. And that's your effort. So knowing your role is really important. Sometimes you got guys that think they might be a little bit better than what they are. And they start taking shots they shouldn't take. Yeah. But knowing your role is important. If you're not a scorer, work on defense. Just help your team win, honestly. Even when I was playing in the G League, they said that we don't need you to score. They would tell guys, you think you're about to come up here and score, you're going to do the little things. So learn how to do the little things. And I think, the bigger things take care of itself. Yeah. Definitely take care of itself.
And then you kind of talk about that game against Texas. I was watching, you had this one free throw. And it hits the back of the rim, hits the front of the rim, and then just sits there.
Such life.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
No, I think it was West Virginia.
West Virginia?
Yeah. When I shot it, it just sat there. I was just like,
and
what happened to me?
The mic was still on. You're like, get in the fucking net.
I think everybody was just looking at it I was just like, that would happen to me. It was just a blooper, though, man. That was a funny game. I think we won it, though. That's all that mattered. Yeah. Oh, man. I remember that. Yeah. You did your research.
Dude, I'm telling you, I do a little bit of research.
Yeah, you did your research. I remember that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ball just sat there. I was just like, that would happen to me. Oh, man.
And then as a big man, I saw in your junior season, your free throw percentage was something 45 or something like that. And then it jumps to 75. When you get to Mizzou.
At Mizzou,
You were putting in work at the line or what?
I was putting in work and knew I was going to be fouled a lot. And I had a different focus. I mean, it was my last year of college basketball. I was just not messing around that year. Not that I was messing around any other year. It was just, I told myself, you got 10 months. Yeah. I'm like, time, you ain't got time like that. So, I look at things like this. You got to take this life or death. You got 10 months, Alex. And I said, this is it. You have 10 months of guarantee. And even a lot of the dudes I train, a lot of them are in college. So I'm always in there talking to them. I'm like, you got 1 year of guaranteed basketball. Yeah. I can't tell you what's going to be after. Mm-hmm. Overseas ain't easy either. That's what people don't realize. There's guys overseas, bro, that I played against some guys overseas. I was like, how you not in the NBA? Yeah. I just got not in the NBA. I said, this guy can play. And a lot of people don't know what they're up against. They definitely don't know it's a different beast when you're out of college. You have to fend for yourself now. Yeah. And guys don't know it can go as real as you being a D1 basketball player to you finding what you gotta go do next in life. And it might not be bad. It just gets that real. And I definitely try to tell guys, man, you better be working at this, because if this is what you say you want to do, if you can carve out a 10-year overseas career, let me see that. Yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy. And you see guys can play over there. You see Luka came from over there. Yeah. I don't think an American player would go over there and do what Luka did in the EuroLeague. Yeah. I don't think, in my opinion.
Or even Wembanyama too. He dominated.
I always say that those dudes, they have an advantage over us because they're raised. When I was over there, dudes would be on the younger team. They'd be 16, 17, but they're practicing with us. So they're practicing against grown men. They're playing against grown men. They're playing in a pro setting. They're learning how to be a pro versus us playing against our own age group. You know what I mean? So they have that advantage, and you're starting to see that the NBA is looking international a lot. I'm saying we still have the best. We have some of the best guys in the world for sure, but that is an advantage when you're playing against pros at age 16 and you're in a pro setting. It's an advantage for sure.
Yeah, and then even like in the Olympics or well, I don't know.
We didn't even win it.
Yeah, Nigeria kicked the shit out of.
Nigeria won, but then even the last, I think Lithuania won.
Yeah.
And I showed that I'm like, people can play everywhere, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think they won it.
Nah, they didn't. France won it?
France got silver. I don't know who got gold.
I thought Nigeria won it or something.
No, that was the year.
Nigeria beat them like a preliminary.
Yeah, it was like preliminary.
But that was huge, though. Yeah.
A lot of time. Yeah. Everybody says, it's an exhibition. I'm like, bro, exhibition, I'm trying to win too.
Yeah, what? You have Kevin Durant playing in that game.
Now, if I'm playing in an exhibition game, I'm not like, well, this is an exhibition. If he scores, he scores.
Yeah.
I'm still competing.
Yeah.
But it just shows, I always say the world is catching up.
Yeah.
Like, you see some of the best players, Jokic.
Yeah, Giannis.
I always say the world is catching up. And even when I'm training some of the kids, I tell them, I said, you're going up against kids all over the world, bro. It's not just kids in America, kids in Serbia.
Yeah.
And I said, they're hungry. I would say they're not as privileged as we are, so they have a little bit of humility and a lot of hard work. Like, those kids work their butt off over there.
Yeah.
And I tell kids, I said, all right.
Yeah.
And you start to see, they're catching up. So what do you think those young kids in Serbia, when they see Jokic, the MVP of the NBA, and when they see Luka doing that, you don't think they're being inspired?
For
you
sure.
don't think it's telling them, oh shit, we can do it too. I don't have to have a 50-inch vert to play in the NBA.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do it.
Yeah, and then you're a big UFC guy too. Like, you have all these guys coming out of Dagestan. Like, dude, they're dominating too, bro.
They're wrestling bears.
Yeah.
I always tell people, I've been out the country. My parents are not from here. It's a different beast outside of America.
Yeah.
People are it's a different beast outside of here. It's almost like jungleistic in other countries compared to here.
Yeah.
And I said, people are they want a good life. So I said, they're willing to do things we're not. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're willing to go further than we are. But yeah, I watch a lot of
they're willing to go further than we are to have what we have.
Yeah, basically. They work a lot. They work with less and do more. Yeah. Not our fault, though. We're not going to complain about being in a country that works as well, but they do a lot with a lot less. Yeah. And we couldn't fathom. We honestly couldn't, but that's their advantage. Yeah. I always say that's their advantage over us. That's why you start to see, when you notice a lot of immigrants do well over here.
Yeah, for sure.
That's their advantage.
Yeah.
That's definitely their advantage.
Different mindset, different values, different.
I'm here to make it. Yeah. I'm here to make it. No ifs, ands, or buts. But yeah, you start to see, but I'm a big UFC fan. After NBA, it's probably UFC and boxing. Yeah. It's probably, that's what I watch.
I just started diving into the UFC recently. I love it. It's
I love it because it's the biggest form of competition.
You can't look away when you're watching UFC.
Thank you. And you can't run.
Yeah.
You can't hide.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, basketball, we 5-on-5. This game had 5 points. Yeah. We won. Yeah. Nobody's on you. You go in that cage, you lock that door. It's you and big, purest form of competition. No, I'm a huge fan of it. I love it. I watched it. I watched all the UFC embedded. I watched it training. Yeah. The mindset for it. It's a different. It's not even a sport. It's war. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
It's like modern gladiator games.
Oh,
just if you really break it down, think about how crazy it is to lock two grown-ass men in a cage with each other.
Trained fighters.
And be like, one of you guys walks up.
You were going to, you knock each other out. Yeah. Oh, no, they deserve every penny. Even me, I do some of the training. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I'm like, fuck this. Yeah. I'm like, fuck this. And I'm just doing striking. I'm not even doing grappling, jiu-jitsu, everything they need to work on. When I went up to Derry's gym,
they're doing some cool shit now too. They're evolving every day.
I'm getting some workouts in. Yeah. I did the Muay Thai workout. Derek's like, hop into jiu-jitsu. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't gonna say nah, bro. I'm tired. Yeah. I'll do it. I I did the jiu-jitsu warm-up. I almost threw up.
Yeah.
I almost threw up off the jiu-jitsu warm-up.
Yeah.
I said, this is different. But I love it, though. I love it. Even my buddy Phil Pressey, he's doing jiu-jitsu as well. You start to see a lot of people training now.
Yeah.
You start to see a lot. It's becoming very popular now. No, I absolutely love it.
Yeah. I feel like that kind of speaks to, I think, like Joe Rogan's role in like popularizing the UFC and like popularizing jiu-jitsu has been huge. And like I know when you first came down here, like, yeah, I've been watching podcasts for a while. What are like some of the big ones you watch? Like I feel like podcasts are like the future of...
Oh, it's the future. Yo, one thing I'll say about content creation, I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. You can be as creative as you want. You can do anything you're into. Maybe you can get paid for it.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. I was watching a lot of. I was watching Kevin Samuels. I watch It Is What It Is. Anything that just has interesting topics, but yeah, I do like to watch podcasts. I do. That's why I told you it's dope that you're doing it. Well, what made you? I want to know what made you start wanting to do it.
So kind of similar to your message, like so after my senior year of high school football, I wanted to like play college sports, right?
Yeah.
And I went to public school. I played since I was in second grade. Like I put on by the time I realized that like I didn't have enough to like go D1 or like go play like really competitively, I was a junior in high school. Yeah. So in one summer I get down to NESP, start training with Joe and Brock.
Yeah.
And I put on like probably 30 pounds. Like, so I was probably like 200 pounds. I got up to like 240. So 40 pounds. And I played defensive line and offensive line. So I was like, yeah, like that's still not enough. Like those guys who are playing D1 are like 260, 270. And like, they're all like 6'4", 6'5". So I didn't have the size and I didn't have the knowledge as early as I would have liked to have that knowledge. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I feel like that's also a testament of like this area and the underexposure in the area. Yeah. So I was like, all right, because football is my life for the longest time.
Yeah,
like,
for sure, bro.
Like I've been playing since second grade.
Yeah, I already know how to.
Yeah. So I'm like, I got to do something.
Passion.
Exactly. I was like, I got to do something that relates to this. I have a passion for sports. I watch sports. I'm always involved in like athletes. Like I love to like see the development of athletes.
You got to talk about sports.
Yeah. I mean, I could sit here and talk sports for hours. And I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, you know? Sure. So I was like, I want to start a podcast. And I freaking drew out a logo in I think you were there when I was drawing the logo on the piece of paper in my accounting class in my senior year of high school. And I had this vision.
You've been playing this.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm only a freshman in college right now.
But still, like...
Yeah, it's been like a year, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, bro.
But we just bought this light here. It's my bedroom lamp right there.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's the beginning. Listen, in 2-3 years, you'll tell your story. Like, you know, we started here, and now we got a studio.
Yeah.
Everybody got to start somewhere, bro. Yeah. No, for sure.
And I got lucky with this studio. I mean, this is my dad's man cave, so...
But look, the fact that you did it and you started it.
Yeah.
You know, people procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? And then they have the guts to want to do it. Like, to do it and want to do it and try it. Mm-hmm. Man, good job, bro. I hope you go far in it.
I'm working on it.
That's why I said, remember, because we had talked earlier. We had planned to do it, but I don't think our schedules aligned.
Yeah, no, I was like, it was all chaos because I was getting down to college.
Perfect time, and that worked out now.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, though, man. I know it's not easy. You got to think of a lot of different topics.
Yeah. I mean, I was sitting here with these guys before we started the podcast. I was like, I don't have any questions, bro. Like, I have all the information. I don't have any questions. Because, like, I've had podcasts where I'm sitting here and then, like, if I ask you, like, oh, yeah, tell me about that championship season. Oh, yeah, it was, like, awesome, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. Talk for maybe, like, 30 seconds and then it goes silent.
Because we had a lot of media training. Like, even like, coming up, and they would just tell us, like, when you answer certain questions, don't give, like, a one-word answer. Like, give detail when you answer questions. I mean, we're just having a conversation, so I'm going to just tell you my truth and how I felt during things, though. But
yeah, that's the toughest part is, like, if a conversation stalls out. Like, we did a podcast, like, last week, and it just stalled out so many times. I'm, like, looking around. Like, he was here. I was like, Tristan, you got anything to say, bro? Like, I'm, like, looking at, like...
Nah. It definitely be like that, though, bro. But, I'm a pretty good talker, bro. So
yeah. No, I love when, like... Because, obviously, it's, like... Sure, I can sit here and talk about my experiences, but like I'd rather give other athletes a platform to talk about their experience because it's like I don't know, it's just it's
it's dope. I watched a few of your stuff with Joe on there, Derek. So when you said, I said, yeah, I'll fucking do it for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, for sure.
But after like now, like with this lighting and this stuff, like it looks so much better.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure, bro.
Every podcast I try to get 1% better.
It's the beginning, and even me learning, I'm like, yo, people gotta edit videos for hours. They gotta do this. They got. Come on, man, it's not easy, but nothing is easy though.
Yeah.
So nah, just keep going, bro, for sure. It's always about who's consistent.
Yeah.
Some people will start some shit that they just don't do it for another 5-6 months. It's just being consistent. Like I kind of relate everything to like sports and basketball. Like there's days I'm in the gym, I don't know what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm still in there.
Yeah.
Just be consistent, bro. That's all you can do. Just be consistent. People go and talk, like, even when I committed to UConn, like, why would he go there? And why would he do this? And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, like when I was a freshman at UConn, like you'll check the forums, the fans will talk, and you'll feel away. And after a while, I got tired of caring.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I said, whether they think I'm good, whether they think I'm bad, I said, I gotta be in the gym regardless.
Yeah.
So I kind of just adopted that in life. I don't care what you think of me.
Like I saw one article.
Respectfully, I just don't care. Like,
I saw one article that like clipped like a tweet that you tweeted when you were like about to transfer to Mizzou, and they were like, dude, I don't know what they said. But like, have you seen that? Like, it was some UConn basketball blog post.
Yeah, when I was
from like 2011 or something.
When I was leaving, I got it all.
Yeah.
I remember I went to the Wiz Khalifa concert. It was a Wiz Khalifa concert at UConn, and I went. I mean, mind you, just because I'm transferred, I'm human. I'm still going like shit, y'all. I know I play basketball, but I'm gonna live my life still. Yeah. I go to the Wiz Khalifa concert, and I was with a few of my teammates. Trader, they all start chanting, Trader, Trader. I start laughing like, be angry, like I can't be mad, like. But yeah, I got it a lot though. You do get it a lot. Even when I was transferred, I hope you blow your knees out. Hope you tear your ACL. Like, you get a lot of that, bro. I just go, what's your way out so angry?
Yeah.
Bro, like, it's my decision. It's cool. Like, I'm doing the best decision for me. You might not agree with it, but I don't know. Yeah, so I definitely adopted the, I don't really care what people think.
Yeah. I mean, you really can't. You can't. Yeah, especially when you have your own goals and like.
But one thing I realized, I'm like, people are gonna be mad. They hate LeBron for whatever reason. Like people hate Stephen Curry. Like
Tom Brady too. Like Tom Brady. If you're good for such a long time, people get sick of you and they want to see you fail.
I'm messy. But you start to realize the world we live in is becoming a hateful world, and like negativity spreads faster, and it's kind of unfortunate. But that's just the world we're living in, where everybody angry for whatever reason. I just don't have the energy, nobody, to even care what people think. I just don't no more because they're not seeing you in the gym. You know what I mean? And I always say, when you're sure of yourself, you know who you are, you know what you stand for. Nothing really moves you, honestly. Like if you're mad, be angry. But a large testimony goes to Calhoun, because if you could play for him, you got some type of heart. Because the dude, he wants to win, and and if you're not doing what you're supposed to, he gonna let you know about it. So playing for him and taking his criticism, when I played for any other coaches, I was like, well, I'm good. Like this is, I said, this is nothing. But definitely, master the art is just not caring, bro. Not caring. Just do your own thing.
For sure.
Yeah, do your thing with this podcast, man.
I'm working on it. Every day, get a little bit better.
Be consistent, man.
That's
all. But yeah, huge UFC fan. Just really picking up new hobbies. People ask me if I still play basketball. I'm like, I get some shots up, but just trying new things, man. Boxing, Muay Thai.
Just trying to stay competitive.
I'm trying new things I didn't get to do when I was playing basketball, because when you even just being home for Christmas right now, I didn't get to do this for like 10 plus years. So almost like, is it like living a new life? Yeah, almost in a way, but it's fun. I'm happy, honestly. Yeah. It's fun just doing new things, trying new hobbies. But boxing and Muay Thai, that's my new passion now. I do love it.
Yeah.
I do love it a lot.
You ever thought about getting in the cage, like actually?
I mean, eventually I'm a spar, but I'm not looking to
that would be sick,
to be
though.
the next UFC heavyweight champ.
No, but even like those little like local promotions, if you got in the cage just once to say you did it.
No, for sure. I'm not gonna hit pads on that. I gotta taste a little blood and get the full experience.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna spar or do something. I'm gonna figure it out.
You're gonna do it in mass. I'm sure Derek can hook you up with something.
Derek will be my coach. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna get a sparring session in for sure, whether boxing or something. Just go keep practicing. Give me something to do. Like I literally be excited before my Muay Thai boxing.
Yeah.
I would get excited. Just something to do. Put a new fire in you. Just great workout.
It's just finding new ways to stay competitive, right?
Yeah.
As an athlete, you just want to be competitive. Like whether it's in like business or whatever. Like that's where I've pivoted my competitive fire, because like sports has always been like my biggest form of competition. But like even when I'm in school, like in college, I'm like checking the class average to see how better I did. Like I just gotta stay competitive.
People don't realize, bro. Everything we do in life is competition.
Yeah.
I remember one time I saw FedEx, UPS. I'm like, everybody's that's life. That's nature. Like you're gonna compete. And if you don't want to compete, just sit down. Yeah. But everything you do in life you're gonna compete some way or another. It's just what it is. You do business, you're gonna compete with another business. I think that's just life. I think competition is healthy though. Yeah. I think it's a good thing. I think we need to go back to that. Actually. Yeah. I'm more of an old school guy, bro. So maybe that's just my opinion, but I think competition is needed. It's actually really needed. I think it's definitely needed for sure.
This whole country runs on competition in like every aspect.
No, for sure. I think everything is competition to some degree. You're gonna compete whether you like it or not, or you'll just be left behind.
That's like hardwired in you too, I feel like.
I mean, you just gotta understand, like when you decide to play a sport, like another dude's in front of you and he wants what you want. So it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, we can be. I start to really know the meaning when they say like y'all can be friends after. Even when I coach AAU, I'm like y'all can be friends after. Take his head off. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. That's how it is with my boys. Like when we play pick and we're trying to dunk on each other. Like that's how you get better. Like that's just how you get better. And even after we compete and we beat each other, I'm gonna let you know about it. Yeah. You can't guard me like that. But we're still friends. Yeah. And we go home, go play video games. But we're gonna talk, like, I don't know, like that's just how we were. Like, if we're playing pickup, if we're doing this, we're talking, I wanna win. I wanna show I'm better. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. One of the guys I was training, he said that they were playing a team and they were beating them by like 40, and the parents were like, could you stop stealing the ball? No. Get better. Yeah. Get better. No, I think competition is needed, man. I think it's needed. It's life. It's honestly life. It's much needed for sure. Yeah. For sure.
You never want to just be in like a steady state where nothing's changing and nothing's growing and nothing's evolving. I think competition's like the biggest factor behind growth, just because, like whether you're competing with somebody else or you're competing with yourself, you're always striving to get better in some aspect.
I always say in life you need to get punched in your mouth. Not literally, but something's
going to knock you down.
It has to knock you down. Like, you have to be somewhat uncomfortable. Like, you have to, because everything that didn't go my way, I just used it as fuel, and it just made me better. It made me better. I think we need that. You know what I mean? Especially in men. Like, I think hard, like, difficult times make good men. Like, I honestly believe that. That's why I do boxing, because it's stressful. It's difficult. I need something difficult. Yeah. I remember one day I was doing my boxing work. I almost threw up. I'm like, this is what made me feel alive. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need that challenge, bro. Like, I just can't. Like, and I'm just happy I'm like that, because you feel like you can conquer anything almost. Like, when things don't go your way, things are difficult, you just like, I've been here before. I'll get through it. So I think it's needed. I honestly think it's needed, competition and just things being difficult. Like, when I have God willing, I have at least a son or a daughter, they're doing boxing. Yeah. They're doing something. Like, they're gonna do something. They're gonna do something that's difficult. They just have to. Like, they're gonna do something. I think that's really what makes you, honestly. Honestly speaking, I think that's what makes you.
Yeah, and then you can apply that same mindset, like, because athletics is like, unless you're like really, really highly talented and are able to make a career out of it, doing athletics is like so important. I feel like because it teaches you so many lessons about life.
No, that's even a good one because I always say basketball's been my biggest life teacher. It's how I take everything. Like, if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I'm telling myself it's not all about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just everything. Like, even doing business, just trying to do right. Like, when you have teammates, you want to do right because you're all trying to have a common goal to win. So that's just how I take things. Like, even to wake up at 5, 6 a.m. to go, if I have to go do anything, I can do it. Just because I've been doing that type of stuff my whole life. Definitely important. I'm so happy I play basketball. It's been my biggest life teacher. It's how I'm able to handle things and how you're able to assess things. Like, even when things don't go your way, you can, all right, let me pull back. Let me see all my options. Let me not make an emotional decision. Like, in sports, like, you can't make, if you're playing football, the dude hits you, you can't just make an emotional, like, you know what I'm saying? You have to always think things through. So I think everybody should play some type of sport.
For sure.
It teaches you a lot. It teaches you life lessons, teaches you adversity, it teaches you so many things. Versus if you don't play a sport, you haven't been in those uncomfortable positions. I'm sure you played in games where y'all was losing and you came back and won.
Yeah.
That say a lot about your character because you could have just laid down.
Yeah.
You know, one of my coaches, he told me, like, there's certain quotes I just never forgot. And he told me, we were losing. He said, "Are you going to roll over and give up or you going to fight?" I said, you know what, that's a good point. That's how I just took everything. So when things don't go my way, I don't play the pity party. I don't sit there and feel bad for myself. I just tell myself, keep going. Because everybody got a story, and there's people that got stories that they had it worse than you, and they were able to do something from it. So I try to look at perspective and just don't play a pity party. That's one thing I try not to do. And I even take a lot of it from watching these fighters.
Yeah.
Like, a guy might be on the bottom, he's in deep waters, and you see him get out. Like, if you really watch one of those UFC fights where a dude taking damage, he's passed out, and he still get up and win. I remember watching fights, I'm screaming for him. I'm like, how did he? I'm like, no, he's a bad dude. Like, for him to be in such deep waters, I said, that spoke everything about that dude's character. That's just who he is as a person, not even just as a fighter. That's just who he is as a person. So I watch some things like that for sure.
What was that one UFC fight where, like, they didn't call it, but, like, he was getting, I don't remember. I think it was maybe Leon Edwards or something like that. So, like, the guy, he had him and he was hitting him when he was, like, on his hands and knees, and he, like, knocked him down a couple of times, and the ref didn't call it. And, like, Joe Rogan's on the mic and he's like, I think he should have called it right there. I think he should have called it right there. He knocked him out. Like, he was gassed. I don't remember.
I've seen a few of those.
Yeah. I love seeing shit like that.
Oh, no, I love it, bro. That's why.
It's like Rocky. You ever seen Rocky?
Yeah, I watched Rocky. That's why I first got into UFC. My buddy Phil Pressey, we would play it on the game. And I'm like, yo, they can do all this? Then I would go on YouTube and I watch John Jones. I'm like, yo, this is... And I don't miss a weekend when they have a fight. I don't miss one. Like, I go find a bar. And that's what I'm doing on a Saturday night. If it's like a big card, like I watched the Leon Edwards last fight. But if it's like a big card, that's what I'm doing on Saturday night. I don't care what else is going on. Like, they made me that much of a fan of it. I'm absolutely love it.
There's another Massachusetts guy. He's Calvin Qatar.
Yeah, from the doing.
Yeah, he's and fighting.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Qatar's fighting on UFC 300.
He's fighting. Calvin's fighting the Funkmaster. If I'm not mistaken.
He might be. I'm just diving into it.
If I'm not mistaken, he's fighting. What's the dude's name? The Jamaican guy. He's fighting the former champ.
Okay.
No.
I just forgot his
name. What's his name?
Fuck, man. I just forgot his name.
Yo, Tristan, you got this?
The Jamaican guy. He's Jamaican. He was a bantamweight. He lost to Sugar.
Oh, yeah. Adesanya. No.
Aljamain Sterling. Sterling.
Yeah.
Sterling. You know I'm watching that.
Yeah.
Come on, you know I'm watching that.
I like watching Strickland, too. Dude, Strickland's out of his mind. He's crazy.
I watched him when he beat Adesanya. I was like, man, he's awkward, but I say he got it done.
He's good. He's so calm.
And I like a lot of things he says. I watch a lot. Like, even me, like, with a lot of, like, rappers I like or UFC, I watch their interviews. I watch how they think and how they, like their morals and certain things they feel on things. And I like Sean Strickland. I do.
Yeah.
Even though I like Adesanya and Kamaru Usman because those are the Nigerian guys. So those are my number one guys I watch all the time. But I do like Strickland. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of it. Like, I probably know more UFC guys than like baseball, hockey, or like football. I probably could name more of that.
Who's your favorite guy right now?
Favorite guy, probably Israel Adesanya. Like I
Yeah.
said, I like the heavyweight dude that just fought. Is it Tom? The British.
Tom Aspinall.
Oh my goodness.
He's a dog.
He's
He finishes all of its fights in like 30 seconds or something like that.
6'4", 240.
Yeah.
There's a few former football players footballers that do it as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, no, it's a great. Isn't Dana White from Maine or Boston?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure Dana White's from this area.
Oh yeah, Dana. Yeah, Dana.
From Maine,
He's
right?
from Boston.
That's
From Boston.
Crazy.
Yeah. He started his first UFC gym in Boston.
But you see when he first started?
Yeah.
People probably laughed at him, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you see where Dana
Yeah.
White.
Seriously.
They probably called him crazy. I
Yeah.
think you gotta be a little bit, and you gotta let people laugh. Like people probably laughed at Dana White. You want to start a fighting organization?
Yeah.
It's the best in the world right now.
Yeah.
It's the best in the world right now.
And it's
Everybody
growing.
watches
It's growing.
UFC, like it's the best in the world right now. It's very popular. But yeah, you see how people probably laughed at Dana?
Oh yeah.
Now look at him.
Yeah.
Now look at him.
I think he actually got like, so when he was doing it, I think it was like the late 80s, early 90s, and like,
watch the old UFC when it was like
yeah.
a heavyweight versus a lightweight. Now I just became a big fan of it. I played football, but I ain't gonna lie, football is just different, bro.
Yeah.
Like I took my first tackle, my arm went numb. What the fuck you doing out here?
Yeah.
I said, go find a
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
Like football, you gotta really want to do that.
Yeah.
Like you gotta really, really want to do football. Dude, I like football. I watch football. When I tried to play it, they first put me as tight end. You know, I was like 6'5", 14. I'm not that coordinated yet. I couldn't run the routes, and they put me on offensive line, defensive line. Then eventually I stopped playing, and I didn't care. I was just waiting for basketball season.
Yeah.
I had one of my buddies. His name is Daryl Bishop. He played football at NC State, and he was on my team, so he would run 60-yard touchdown. People would think it's me. That was the first time in my life I didn't care for not play. I was just waiting for basketball. Because when I went to prep school, you had to be an athlete for 2 years.
Okay.
They said, yeah, you play football, make you tough. Football is just a different beast, man. It's just a different beast, bro. Now I said I had good moments. I had a few tackles. I remember one time one of the best running backs we practiced, and he's coming right at me. I was like, I'm not moving out the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't about to move out the way. He
Yeah.
struck me.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not moving out the way. I tried to tackle him. He ran me over, but I was like, I'd rather sit there and try to tackle him than just jump out the way
Yeah.
and say, no, you got it.
Yeah.
Now, I tried to tackle him, even though he trucked me. I said, you know what, Al, at least you tried.
Yeah.
At least you tried.
That's all you can do, right?
Yeah, I
Just
played a
try.
few sports. Soccer was cool. I played goalie. They wanted me to play varsity the next year. I was just like, I'm playing basketball, guys. But
Yeah.
I tried football, soccer, and then basketball. Those are the only sports I probably played.
Yeah.
Soccer, I was a goalie though, but I feel like if I kept playing soccer, I probably could have played in college, but basketball was my college.
Yeah.
Basketball was my college.
Nah, basketball was never for me. I actually met George's at a basketball camp before.
For real?
Yeah, he like
What's
signed
that
my
guy?
like Under Armour like outdoor basketball.
I'm telling you, the guy I was watching one of his mic though. I'm like, this motherfucker, he hasn't changed. He's the
Yeah.
same guy.
Yeah.
But you see how people gravitate and love the kid?
Yeah.
Come on, man. When you a good person, you a good person everywhere.
Yeah.
And you gonna gravitate towards people. And I'm definitely happy for him, but you see it though.
Yeah.
People gravitate towards the kid because they like him, man.
Yeah.
I think when you're just yourself and you don't do too much and people just gravitate towards you, man.
Especially if you've been around for a long time. Because
Yeah.
he's been such a he's been a role player on I think he actually has the highest winning percentage.
He knows himself.
Yeah.
To me, he's Boris Diaw. He's arguably the best power forward to ever play at Iowa State.
Yeah.
Arguably, you could say he's the best player to play there. Best power forward, whatever you want to call it. You definitely got to put him in the top 5 of all time. Like, come on, a young kid from Methuen, just work. That's why I tell the kid, just work, man. You don't know where. But it's not only working. I feel like it's confidence as well. Because you can be in the gym for hours, but if you don't have the confidence, it doesn't really mean nothing. Like, you got to have a I don't care attitude, like, I'm going at you. So I think the mentality of even being an athlete is just as much as you working, because you can be in the gym, say 5 a.m., no days off, but if you don't have the confidence to go do it in the game, it's not going to mean nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to mean nothing. Confidence is a huge factor. I think it's a huge factor in everything, honestly.
Definitely.
In everything.
Just trusting the work that you put in.
No, for sure. You definitely got to trust the work you put in. And just know, like I said, the work is not always guaranteed.
And then, like, being excited to go out and test out what you've taught yourself.
For sure. Like,
and to use it.
Like, I feel like when you have a craft or, like, oh, God bless you to play a certain sport or gives you certain attributes, physical attributes, why not get the best out of it?
Yeah.
I'm like, honestly, why not get the best out of it? That was just my mentality. And I always say working hard becomes addicting. You see your results, it's hard to not keep going. Like, you see your body in the weight room, you see yourself change, it's addicting. It's hard to not keep going. Especially when people are telling you, you're getting better. It's hard to not keep going. It's hard. But like I said, how you do something is how you're going to do everything. So when you're able to be consistent and push yourself, you do that in everything you do. Trust me. That's why you see yourself, even though you play football, you know what it is to show up every day for practice. You know what it is to be tired and annoyed. Yeah. So it's like, this is nothing. Yeah. This is nothing. This is just the thinking part. But that's why it's good to play sports, bro. So you have that focus too. How many days you went to football practice you didn't feel like doing it? Dude,
it's like right after school too, so you're dragging ass.
How many days?
And the COVID year, we were going to football practice right after school, and we were playing, like, so when COVID happened, they changed our season. Our season started in February. Yeah. So we'd be playing, and they had to plow the field for us to get able to play.
COVID messed up so much things for everybody.
And were you playing overseas when COVID happened?
Nah, I was going to go to Venezuela to play, but everybody was complaining. I was like, this was life overseas. Yeah. It was grocery store, gym, apartment. Yeah. So I was like, this is not cool. Yeah. Everybody was losing their mind. I was like, this is honestly what I was doing overseas anyway. Yeah. I was in my apartment. I go to practice. I go to the gym. Come back. Same 3 places. So I said, this is nothing. This is nothing though. But not cold. It was a crazy time, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
crazy. A crazy time, bro. Now the world's going crazy right now.
Yeah.
The world is definitely going crazy, though.
That's good to be back in America during all this chaos too, I'd say.
Nah, yeah, I'm cool. Like, I've been around the world, and obviously America is no country's perfect. This is the best country in the world. Yeah. I've been everywhere. Yeah. This is the best country in the world. The most stable country, this is the best country in the world. I can say that living and going to different, nothing against other countries, but as far as opportunity, like things working, this is the best country in the world. Like you go overseas someplace, you might not get paid for a month. Yeah. You might not get paid for a month. That will never happen here. So I always say this is the best country in the world, America. And I'm happy to just be home, be with family, and just be here for now. Though. But I mean, I'm gonna travel eventually, vacation. But for now, it feels good to be in America, just home. Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
For sure.
Yeah, you got 10 minutes till the camera dies, by the way.
We was going, wasn't we?
Yeah. That was good. That was like 2 hours, I think.
Was it?
No way, right?
40.
Hey, that's
shit. Time fly when you having fun.
Yeah,
man. Exactly.
Time
fly. I'm about to go. After this, I'm gonna go see Derek and them. Pop in real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna get some more time workouts in. I got to. I brought my gloves, all that. So I'm ready though.
There you go.
I'm ready. At least it's not snowing though. I'm happy. Cause I left 58 degrees, bro.
Dude, I left 70, bro. I left 70.
I was like, man. I said, I'm coming to go see my family. I'm like, I was in shorts. Yeah. When I was in Texas. I'm like, but it's not that bad though. It's not that bad. Well, it's like 40 degrees. It's not that bad though. No, it's definitely not that bad. I had fun though.
Yeah, for sure.
This is gonna go YouTube. You have a YouTube page.
Yeah, right? So we're gonna do YouTube, and then we're gonna clip up all the clips and probably send you some clips. Maybe if you want to do a collaborative post on Instagram or something.
Oh no, we can definitely do that, bro, for sure. I want this channel to grow, bro. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll do it. That's nothing, bro. See, when you text me about it, I said, yeah, for sure, bro. And then you said it was right next to the gym. I said, yeah, I'm gonna be going to the gym anyway. Yeah. No, for sure, we'll definitely do it. Just let me know when you cut it up.
Yeah, appreciate it. It might take a little while because we got a bunch of episodes we filmed. We got what?
Like it's the work, man.
Yeah.
It's the work, but you see these are guys right
here.
These
they are.
They are, bro.
Yeah.
So when y'all really get there,
yeah,
bro, you have to enjoy these moments, bro. Like you have to, like, because it's called growth. Then 2-3 years, you look back, like, remember we were in my dad's basement? Like, you see where it's at now? Yeah. Yeah, and these are the guys that were here in the beginning, bro. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Don't worry, bro. Like even when I was playing basketball, when I started winning and going, got drafted and went to UConn, that's when everybody like. So you thought I was joking with this basketball stuff, huh? Yeah. They didn't know because they would never see me, oh, he's at camp, he's here, oh, he's here. And then when they see the fruits of the labor, they're like, oh, you weren't joking with this. I said, no, yeah, I wasn't. Nah, just keep going, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
just keep going.
I appreciate you popping out too, you know?
Nah,
It's
it
a
was
big
fun, bro, for sure. And I always, like I said, anybody, the local 978 people, I always support.
Yeah.
I will always support because they supported me. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, we could definitely feel the support from the state. And everybody was, and you got to think we're in Connecticut, so
Yeah.
we're right there, we're neighbors. But everybody was like, the way everybody was rooting for us, I only give the support back somehow, bro, honestly. And it's crazy because 10 years later, people still like, I'm going to Walmart and you went to UConn. I'm like, damn, you still remember?
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. Me and my dad, we went to vacation, went to London 2017. 2017, the stewardess guy, he was like, you went to UConn. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell y'all still remember this?
In a different country too.
Yeah, no, we fly. No, he was American, but we were flying.
Okay.
But it's crazy. Even when I was in Italy, I come back from games. Like after the game, people got the UConn pictures. This is in Italy. I'm thinking to myself, maybe I'm a little bit naive, but I'm thinking to myself, in Italy, like y'all watch this, like y'all even know who they like. I would have people in Italy come up to me with pictures, and they want me to sign it, and it's UConn pictures. I'm like, damn. But my assistant coach, he said, win a national championship, see how your life changes then.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've gone places where, and this is years after it, people are telling me, like, you went to UConn? And I'm like, damn, they really remember.
Yeah.
I wasn't the Kemba Walker.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I still led the team in rebounding and blocks, but he was the face of the team. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, damn, people still remember. So people really watched, man. They really watched. And it's like, you really forget, like, everybody did watch it, though. Even though you're in your own world, you still be like, wow, people watch. Like, when LeBron said it, I was just like, damn. And even after the camp, LeBron, it was me and Shabazz. He was like, I got to chase what they got now. Then you just like, yo, you really watched me, bro. Like, you be like, damn. Like, it's a dope thing, man. That's why I tell kids, just keep going. It doesn't matter where you're from. Larry Bird from French Lick, Indiana.
Yeah.
We know who Larry Bird is. And I hope more kids do it. Like seeing Terance, Niang, guys like Noah Vonleh. I hope guys from this area really keep going, man, honestly. Even just seeing the D1 talent has been definitely dope. So I just hope they keep going with it, man, honestly speaking. I love when I see kids in this area going, even committing or even getting scholarships. I think it's a dope thing. And I think a lot more kids are going to come out of this area. And I'm happy to see it. I'm definitely happy to see it, for sure. Because all those kids supported me and watched me, so I just hope they can. I always say, if you can experience this, it's a dope thing. So if you can get there, go ahead. And I know if you get there, you're a bad boy because it's just not an easy task. So I'm definitely praying for a lot of the kids in this area, baseball, whatever sport they play, music, whatever. I really like to see growth from the area, from Massachusetts in general, but this area for sure in general. I love to see it. Even me and my buddy, I be telling him, we got to look at 978, he just committed. We love to see it, though, honestly. Because, like I said, I experienced so much great things. I have no reason to hit on no kid I want you to experience it, too. Because if you can get there, you got a lot of mental fortitude, and you a hard-working dude. So I'm definitely voting for everybody in this area. For sure, I'm hoping they can do it. I'm definitely hoping they can do it. And I'll be watching some of the guys playing as well. So I'm hoping they can do it, man.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you helping on too. I think our camera's about to die. I wish. Is it?
It's
4 minutes? We got 4 minutes?
We're still on?
We're still on.
Hey, time is about. We can use our 4 minutes. Man.
Yeah.
We can use our 4 minutes. Everything's been great though so far. We got a lot covered already in the main things. We got UConn basketball covered.
We got a gift for you.
Oh, a gift for me?
Yeah.
What's this? Let me see.
The Diesel University merch.
Oh, it's lit.
Yep.
I'm wearing right now. Discipline equals freedom, and that's facts. I'm out the words. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for having me. It was fun though. Fueled by pain. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna keep this. That's the brand, Diesel University. I posted it on IG though, so I posted the preview of everything.
Yeah. I'll send you like a clip or something for.
Man, for sure. I'm excited, man. Hopefully this channel grows, man.
We're working.
I'm gonna follow the YouTube page as well.
Yeah, we only have like 50 subscribers because we've been heavy on the Instagram, but we're gonna get there.
You'll get 51 now.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm telling you, it's just the beginning of everything, bro. I always say whoever gets it, just who. Even one of the kids I train, his little cousin said he does YouTube. And he was like, bro, he posted for 2 years straight, consistently, when he wasn't getting views. Now he has 10,000 subscribers. Now he's making money. You see that? You see what he had to do?
Yeah.
He had to post for 2 years, not get recognition. Now it finally happened. Most people be like, man, F this, man. Nobody watching. So it's just who's going to be consistent, man? Who's going to be consistent? Now, I hope y'all get there, bro, honestly. Discipline equals freedom. Yeah, I'm about to wear this.
Hell yeah.
Y'all, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it.
Nah, anytime, man. It was fun. I'm happy we made it work, though. I
Yeah.
remember we talked months ago.
That had to have been probably 6 months ago. Close to it.
And you didn't have all this prior, right?
No, I had none of
See,
this.
so it worked out even better.
Yeah, exactly.
It worked out even better. Nah, thanks for having me, man. I'm excited. I'll be home for a few days. I'm back to Texas.
There you go.
Back to training, back to coaching. Yeah, even coaching it's a new experience, but I definitely give props to my coaches now. It's not easy. And I see why coaches go crazy. When players do something, just like, I see why they go crazy, but you definitely got to be a big motivator, man. It's not even just about X's and O's. It's really about, because you do X's and O's all day. If you can't motivate somebody to play with fire, that's the main thing. If you can get guys to have effort, X's and O's will take care of themselves. But I'm excited to coach, even with a guy like Raymond Felton, another national champion. So I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
About to go find me some good food while I'm here.
You like roast beef?
Yeah, I'm actually going to try go see Lou's Deli.
Yeah, Lou's Deli's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro, that's my guy right there, man. That's my guy. Joe Healy's my guy, man. Good guy. He's a good. Yeah, last time I was here, I went to some fights in Manchester.
Yeah.
I went to some fights in Manchester with him and Derek, so I'm going to catch up with those guys, get some sessions in.
Yeah, I'll be down there, probably.
You going to be down there?
Yeah.
I'll text you the day I'll go there. I'm going to see Derek what time the Muay Thai classes are, but yeah, I'm going to be on. I can't wait.
I just live down there. I haven't dived into the, yeah.
Right, bro. It's one of those, you're like, Jesus Christ. It's going to make you want to quit.
Yeah.
It's going to make you want to quit. I'm going to try jiu-jitsu in the future, though, but I said, let me master my Muay Thai, my strikes first, but I'm going to try jiu-jitsu for sure. I can't wait, though. Nah, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Is it dead now?
Yeah.
Oh! No. We go 2 hours?
Yeah. That's pretty good.